Welcome all. Today we are going to discuss Bhanwari Devi's case, a case which has completely changed the scenery of women working at working place. See, there was no law in India to support or to guide or to help a woman who was working at workplace. There was no law. There was law for women who was assaulted at home and every lot of other things. But there was no law at a woman who was working. And women started working because I would say, in 19th century, in the beginning, there were not many women. Now, if you go to the court, you find so many lady lawyers. But that was not a case. I'm telling you, at least 30, 40 years back. In fact, when I started from Andheri Court, hardly 10 or 12 or sometimes 15 women lady lawyers. But today I find from Andheri Court, Mumbai, I think maybe more than 200 plus. Even in Supreme Court I go, I don't see 50% women, but I still see at least 20% women. Now, what happens? There is a possibility that workplace a woman may suffer some sexual harassment or any kind of harassment. It may be of any kind of harassment. Now we will go to Bhavari Devi's case. What happened? It was in Bhavari Devi's case, she was a Sathin at Rajasthan with the government department. Now what happened? Sathin means in Maharashtra is Anganwadi Sevika hoti hai वैसे ही. Now she was Sathin and her job was to help women who is pregnant, help children's downtrodden children, also to stop the child marriages, with anything for the welfare of the people around. And she was one like a small lady who was helping hand. Uh, the word used was satin. Now there was a lot of child marriages happening that time in Rajasthan. So government has to take this step. Now these were women who used to stop the child marriages. Now, Bhavari Devi was from low caste, and there was one marriage happening of a 9 months old baby marriage. Just imagine, 9 months old marriage. I'm not talking about long back, I'm talking about 92 93. That time it was happening. Now, बहुत पुरानी बात भी नहीं है. So she went to stop it. She informed the local police. The local police came, ate sweets, and gone. They did not stop it. She tried to intervene, but ultimately the marriage took place. But because she intervened and she was from low caste, and marriage was of a child whose parents were upper caste, they all got very agitated, very angry. And they went to attack her husband, and also they raped her. And these were five people. She went to police station. Nobody lodged the complaint. The police also did not interfere. कुछ नहीं हुआ, चले जाओ ऐसे करके. ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं, छोटा सा केस है, भगा दिया उसको. Now this was very difficult for her because she was a fighter woman. She went to her main madam who was handling that department there. And when she went to that department, that lady, she went to police station. वहां भी कुछ सुना होना नहीं. But somehow, Rajasthan Patrika, those who are from Rajasthan, they will know it. They publish a small column, में, rape in such and such place. Small, 4 lines. That was taken note of other small papers, newspapers. And this way, it got spread. And lot of people came in support of Bhavari Devi. Some NGO and all that started. And somehow the police complaint was lodged for rape and also for attacking her husband. When she went for medical examination, there was no lady doctor available. The male doctor was not ready to check her. She was sent to other place, another hospital. There also no arrangements were done. And trial court acquitted all the accused. And the state government was not in a mood to even go to the high court for appeal. But all the NGOs, I must respect all the NGOs of the Rajasthan who supported Bhanwari Devi. I am from Rajasthan. They supported Bhanwari Devi, and the matter went to High Court. High Court also nothing happened. डेट पे डेट लगती रही, कुछ ज्यादा कुछ हुआ नहीं. Somehow there was a lot of alarm by the all the ladies, all the NGOs, there were a lot of things going on. Somehow, luckily, the matter came to the Supreme Court. Vishaka guidelines, you all must have heard. Now, what is Vishaka guideline? When Bhavri Devi's matter came before the Supreme Court, there were a lot of PILs filed together. They were all came together. And Vishaka guidelines, Vishaka was an NGO from the Rajasthan, Jaipur, I believe. They also filed a case. Somehow all these PIL writs came together in support of Bhavri Devi. And in that, lady, there was Bhavri Devi's matter was reheard and everything was done. And somehow there were the most important part that Bhavri Devi got justice. But because of Bhavri Devi, today I am safe, and all the women who are working at the workplace are safe. Because there were guidelines that at workplace there will be a committee. There will be a woman who will be chairing it. There will be compulsory woman. If somebody tortures you, somebody shows you naked picture, somebody, अभी तो व्हाट्सएप का जमाना है, somebody gives you nude messages or some wrong messages, you can file a complaint with your employer, because all people do not want to go to the police station, and they can transfer that person, they can remove from the job also. At this level this can happen. So it was a law for, not law exactly, Vishaka guidelines, because, and they the in that judgment it said that government should formulate a law for the working women for their safety. And in 2012-13, this law came, protection of women from the sexual harassment at workplace. And this is how you can find the committees in most of the companies where 10 or more people are working. It is compulsory now. If you there are more private, I'm sorry, private or public, but there should be a committee. Those who they should have a committee. Now this law has come, but if Bhavri would not have been there, this case would not have been there. This would not happen. Under this law, there are women who are working at a place. They will be protected by this law, protection of women at workplace. Now, in under this law, they there are committee can be, see, it's not everything is rape. Even a lady who is fat and somebody all moti chila raha hai at workplace, she can complain, because for calling her moti she will not go to police station, but she has a right to complain to that committee, जिसमें एक एनजीओ का आदमी रहेगा, एक कंपनी का रहेगा, एक वुमेन रहेगी. दिस पीपल विल बी helpful to her, and if she wants a transfer to another place, she can get a transfer, or she can request that this person can be transferred. So any man who is troubling you at workplace can be called upon to give reason why he is not should not be transferred, he should not be, or he should not be reprimanded. And apart from this act, the lady has a direct right to go to the police station and lodge a complaint also. It's not that she has to go to that committee only. So this is very, very important, I would say. And Bhavri Devi's case is a landmark judgment. And because of this case, Vishaka guidelines, though today they are reduced or just of academic nature, because there is already law came. Now, अभी भी कुछ लोग बोलते हैं कि we will Vishaka guidelines लगा दो. No, now Vishaka guidelines just of academic nature. They are no more law, because when there is no law, Supreme Court says anything, it becomes a law. Because Supreme Court's decisions are binding all over the Union of Territory throughout the country. If there is no law, Supreme Court has said something, we have to follow that. But in these cases, what happens? That now there is a law, it is of academic nature. So Bhavri Devi's case is very important case, and it shows that the power of the court and also the power of the journalism. which has taken this case to decide that law was formulated for all the 50% of the population, that is the ladies. Today we are safe only because of the Bhanwari Devi's case, I must say, at workplace, because there are committees. If you, though anybody who is working at bank, they may be knowing it also. Anybody who is a banker here, or anybody who is working in a private or government office, which has more than 10 people, will be knowing this. So thank you so much. This was all for today.